is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of
Boom. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fit Life Over 40 channel. I'm Roosevelt. If you are a new subscriber here, thank you for subscribing. If you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, we're gonna talk about 4 reasons why, if you're trying to gain weight, why this may not be happening, where you may have hit a plateau or the gains aren't coming as fast as you may like. Maybe one of these 4 reasons could be why it's not happening for you. So let's get right into it. Number 1, not eating enough calories. You have to eat enough calories to grow. I can't stress this enough. Your muscles don't grow in the gym. Actually, you're tearing them down there. You have to back the training with calories. Without the calories, all of the working out is a waste of time. If building muscle is your goal, even with maintaining muscle during your dieting phase, you still have to have the proper calories, i.e. macronutrients, to make this work. So typically, if you're trying to gain weight, you would take your maintenance calories and you would add 500 calories on top of maintenance in order to gain weight. Now, this is gonna vary from person to person. Some people need more than 500. Some people need less than 500. That's gonna depend on your resting metabolic rate and your daily activity. So if, let's say you need 2,500 calories a day to gain a half a pound a week, which in my opinion is optimal. Anything more than a half a pound a week is a little fast. You're probably accumulating more body fat than what you want, unless you're a pure beginner. A little bit more weight, a lot faster. A lot of times they're recomping, they're burning fat and building muscle at the same time. But if you've been training for a while, anything more than a half a pound a week, in my opinion, is too much, too fast. So let's say you need 2,500 calories a day to gain weight. You need to make sure that you're getting 2,500 calories a day to gain weight. Now, you'll hear people saying, oh, I eat and eat and eat and eat and I can't grow and I can't grow and I'm not gaining weight. This is not complicated. You're making it more complicated than what it has to be. If you're not gaining weight, and one thing is for surely true, if you can't track it, then you can't really manage it. So take a day and track what you ate. Track the calories. And if you need 2,500 calories a day to grow, and you thought you were eating a lot of food, and then you plug it all in and you see you're only eating 2,200 calories a day, there is your problem. It is your responsibility to make sure that you are hitting those calorie goals every day consistently. Can't be Monday, I'm gonna do it, Tuesday, I got close, Wednesday, I was really close and then I hit it on 30 every day. Consistency is key. Same with dieting, same with anything in life. Consistency, if you want results, consistency is the key to everything. So check the amount of food that you're eating every day and make sure that you're hitting your calorie goals. Number 2, you could be working out too hard for too long. Now, you may think that that could be kind of weird, but it's possible. Now, if you take the working out for too long, too hard, and combine that with not enough calories, well, there's your problem. Typically, you need to perform enough volume to break the muscle down and make progress. Progress is huge. If you're going to the gym and you're lifting the same weights week after week or day after day and month after month, year after year, and you can't figure out why you're not growing, it's because you're not making progress. Progress is just as important as the calories that you are consuming. You have to make progress. Now, this could be done in a lot of different ways. Progressive overload is the most common, but there's other ways to make progress, like adding another set, drop sets. If you're benching 135 for sets of 6, you have to get that 135 to set 2 sets of 10. And if you can't get it to 10, then you need to add another set until you can get more reps. See, something has to change. Body does not adapt to just like whatever. You have to force this change, and making progress in the gym is a must to see any kind of results, no matter what the goals are. So if you're working out for too long, tearing your body down, and you're not putting in enough food, well, you're not gonna grow. Number 3, too much cardio. Now, I'm a firm believer in whether you're bulking or cutting, you should always keep some form of cardio in. When you're bulking, maybe a little less cardio, because doing a bunch of cardio and trying to gain weight, they don't mix. So you have to manage your cardio when bulking a little differently than when you would do it if you're cutting. So currently for me, I'm doing cardio. I'm going for walks 2, maybe 3 days a week for about 20 minutes. Now, I'm gonna start my cut maybe in the next couple weeks, maybe not till June 1st, because I didn't get that fat this time, thank God. But yeah, you could be doing too much cardio. So you want to keep enough cardio in so when you're training, you don't tire out as fast. You don't get winded, but not so much to where you can't gain any weight. Cardio is also great for your cardiovascular system, your heart, blood flow, sleep, all of that stuff. Cardio does wonders for. So managing your cardio during a bulk is very important. I'm a believer in that you should keep it in to a point. And if you're trying to gain weight, pay attention. Maybe you're doing too much cardio. Now, some of you would think, well, I don't want to put on any fat. Hey, there is no way to gain weight and not put on some form of body fat. That's just not possible. If you're building muscle, you're going to build some degree of body fat. That's just the way things are, and you can't control where the body fat goes. All you can do is train as hard as you can, make progress, and let the diet and the cardio take care of the fat loss when the fat loss phase comes. But when it's time to build some size, food and consistency, progressive overload is key. Don't worry about the fat when you're trying to build muscle. You can't control it. It is what it is. Now there is a such thing as pushing a bulk too far. For men, I believe it's anything over 18% body fat. For women, I'm not quite sure on, or even to a point where you're uncomfortable. Now, you may think uncomfortable is like, oh, you know, I'm tired of eating. Well, being tired of eating and pushing a bulk too far is two different things. Maybe you can play with your macronutrients. Maybe instead of so many carbs, you could cut some of the carbohydrates and eat more fat, because fat is higher in calories. You got to get the calories in somehow, and there's so many ways to manipulate it. Maybe instead of whole food, you can go with smoothies. I have a recipe on my channel that will show you how to build a smoothie that's high in calorie. Either way, you have to get those calories in. So make sure you do that. And the fourth thing is not getting your macronutrient breakdown correctly. Now there's a lot of ways to do this. Carbohydrate is usually the body's main fuel source. It's a good way to get in a lot of calories, have a lot of fun meals when you're bulking, but there's a ratio. I'm also firm believer in a high protein diet. If you're bodybuilding, you need the protein to build muscle. Now there's studies that say 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. There's studies that say 1 gram. To keep it simple, I would recommend 1 gram. For some of the advanced guys, they may need more protein. It depends on if you're a natural or if you're an enhanced lifter. But generally 1 gram per pound of body weight during a bulk is sufficient. Now, on a cut, if you're trying to lose body fat, that's gonna be a little different. I don't really want to get into that, because then you'll have people saying, oh my God, your protein is too high. Hey man, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with high protein. There's studies that say there's nothing wrong with high protein diets. I'm gonna run a high protein diet whether I'm bulking or if I'm cutting, depending on where my other macros fall as far as carbs and fats. But I have a ratio that I've been using that's working for me, and it's a high protein diet. So with that said, those are the 4 reasons why you may not be gaining weight. Not getting enough food. 2, working out too hard and not getting enough food. 3, the wrong macronutrient breakdown. And number 4, too much cardio. So those are 4 things for you to look into, to reasons why you may not be gaining weight. You can follow me on Instagram at Harley Davidson or nothing. I want to thank all of you guys again, sincerely, for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next video.